So this is our project we work on. This is a model of clay that we use to represent where the Anishinaabe tribe lived in.
My name's Ms. Stachuk, and I work at École St. Joseph's School in Yellowknife, teach grade 5, and we're having a learning fair right now. So our students have been learning about life in Canada 500 years ago, and they worked in groups to do projects to represent their tribe in the part of Canada that they live. And now they're sharing what they've learned by presenting it to other students in the school and parents, and they're really excited about what they've done.
So we made a fire over here because they usually have it when it's night. They berries, this is the feather they used to pass around to say who's the leader.
I was figuring out what they ate, and I was also figuring out about the clothing, and they used hide to make the clothing.
I never actually knew how much work it took to live outside. They don't have spare time because they're trying to make the most out of their life and trying to hunt the fish and getting food to survive.
So we worked on subarctic of East, and this one is cutting down trees so we can get wood for fire. This one is hunting caribou down there, and there's a wolf sneaking up behind on this one. We can't really see him yet. Whenever they went fishing, they would also have these big giant tools right here. This one is made out of wood, has metal wire on it. Also, this was meant for fishing seal and everything whenever they would.
They built super cool house. They have the fire and like food drying over the fire.
These are the Paleo Indians, and they catch fish and they live in the Arctic. She's ice fishing, and there's fish here. She's caught a few fish here already, and they live in Inukshuk. They live here. He's trying to hunt the fox that took their dry fish.
Your dad's here.
Yep, and she's trying to catch fish with her hands.
Inuits were the ones who made it Inukshuks because one of the Inukshuk's hands would be pointing at the sun, and you'd know if it was east, west, north, south.
I was responsible for the clothing. They wear caribou most of the time. They catch caribou, and they take the skin and use it as clothes. And I made this here, and I made some of this right here too.
I was working on the hunting and all the tools they had. So this is one of the first harpoons. And this one was meant for catching fish. They'd put the bait right here, and then as soon as they put it in the water, the fish would grab on here and hopefully they'd get caught on one of these sharp parts, and then they could pull it out, and then they put it in their basket right there or whatever.
Very meaningful to learn about the culture of First Nations people long ago and the challenges and difficulties of life back then. So I think they really kind of stepped back in time and learned about life and how different it is to today.